There's more to Christmas than just cheer and joy. The following 100 facts highlight the diverse and sometimes dark aspects of Christmas traditions and history. 1. Werewolf beliefs. In Polish folklore, it's believed that animals, especially dogs, can talk on Christmas Eve, and that if you hear one speak, you might turn into a werewolf. 2. Dead bird omen. In some parts of the world, it's believed that finding a dead bird on Christmas Day is an omen of death in the coming year. 3. Christmas in space. The crew of Apollo 8 read from the Book of Genesis on Christmas Eve 1968 while orbiting the Moon, marking the first Christmas celebrated in space. 4. Shoe tossing in Czech Republic. Single Czech women perform a ritual on Christmas Day, throwing a shoe over their shoulder. If it lands with the toe pointing towards the door, it means they'll marry soon. 5. Bloody Christmas of 1929. The Lawson family massacre in North Carolina, where Charles Lawson murdered his family on Christmas Day, remains a haunting and tragic piece of Christmas history. 6. Christmas Truce of 1914. During World War I, a spontaneous truce occurred as soldiers from both sides emerged from the trenches to share Christmas greetings and sing carols. 7. Santa Claus's Post Office. In Finland, there's a town called Rovaniemi, considered Santa Claus's official hometown, where thousands of letters are sent each year. 8. Iceland's 13 Santas. Icelandic children get visited by 13 Yule lads, mischievous figures who leave gifts or rotten potatoes, depending on the child's behavior. 9. Christmas tree syndrome. Some people are allergic to Christmas trees, a condition known as Christmas tree syndrome, caused by mold spores in the trees. 10. Spanish Christmas lottery. The El Gordo lottery in Spain is the biggest lottery worldwide, with a huge part of the population participating in hopes of winning. 11. Ghost of Christmas Never. In a strange twist, some believe that Charles Dickens originally intended to write a ghost story for each of the Christmas holidays, but only completed A Christmas Carol. 12. Santa's different names. Santa Claus has various names around the world, like Father Christmas in England, Père Noël in France, and Ded Moroz in Russia. 13. Silent Night in War. The famous carol, Silent Night, was sung simultaneously in English and German by troops during the World War I Christmas truce. 14. Japanese Christmas cakes. In Japan, it's a tradition to eat Christmas cake, which is a sponge cake decorated with strawberries and whipped cream. 15. Christmas witch trials. The Salem witch trials are famously linked to Halloween, but few know that one of the trials actually occurred on Christmas Day. 16. Melting metal for fortune. In Finland and other Nordic countries, it's a New Year's tradition to melt tin and pour it into water to predict the future based on the shape it forms. 17. Haunted Christmas. The Drury Lane Theatre in London is said to be haunted by the ghost of actor Dan Leno, who makes his presence known every Christmas. 18. Santa Claus's grave. In Myra, Turkey, there's a claimed burial site of Saint Nicholas, though his remains are believed to have been smuggled to Bari, Italy. 19. The Cursed Christmas Movie. The film, The Exorcist, was released in some parts of the world around Christmas, leading to a belief that watching it during this time brings bad luck. 20. White House Christmas fire. In 1929, a Christmas tree at the White House caught fire during President Hoover's administration. 21. Icelandic book flood. In Iceland, there's a tradition called Jólaboka flood, or the Christmas book flood, where people exchange books on Christmas Eve and spend the night reading. 22. Frankenstein's Christmas. Mary Shelley started writing Frankenstein during a Christmas holiday. 23. Christmas bomber. In 2009, an attempt to detonate explosives on a flight to Detroit on Christmas Day was foiled, known as the Christmas Day bombing attempt. 24. Christmas Day tsunami. The devastating 2004 tsunami in the Indian Ocean happened the day after Christmas, resulting in significant loss of life. 25. Pagan roots of Christmas. Many Christmas traditions, like Yule logs and Christmas trees, have their origins in pre-Christian winter festivals. 26. Christmas serial killer. Bruce Pardo dressed up as Santa Claus and committed a massacre in Covina, California, in 2008, killing 9 people. 27. The Puritan ban of Christmas. From 1659 to 1681, celebrating Christmas was outlawed in Boston, and lawbreakers were fined for showing Christmas spirit. 28. Confederate Christmas bomb plot. During the American Civil War, Confederate agents unsuccessfully tried to burn down New York City with incendiary devices on Christmas Eve 1864. 29. Creepy Victorian Christmas cards. Early Victorian Christmas cards often had unsettling designs, including dead robins and anthropomorphic insects. 30. The Dark Side of Jingle Bells. The song, Jingle Bells, was first performed in a minstrel show, a form of entertainment that involved racist blackface stereotypes. 31. Santa Claus bank robbery. The 1927 Santa Claus bank robbery in Cisco, Texas, led to a shootout and is one of the most infamous crimes in Texas history. 32. Killer Christmas trees. Between 2013-2017, U.S. fire departments responded to an average of 160 home fires that started with Christmas trees per year. 3. The stolen Christmas. In World War II, the Nazis stole thousands of Christmas trees from occupied Norway. 34. The darker side of mistletoe. Mistletoe is actually a parasitic plant, and many of its varieties are poisonous. 35. Death by Christmas decorations. In the U.S., visits related to holiday decorations run in the thousands each year. 36. The Christmas star mystery. Some theories suggest the Christmas star was actually a rare celestial alignment or even a comet, rather than a miraculous sign. 37. Christmas during the Black Death. During the 1348 outbreak of the Black Death, Christmas celebrations were bleak and minimal, as Europe was ravaged by the plague. 38. Soviet ban on Christmas trees. The Soviet Union banned Christmas trees and other religious holiday celebrations during its early years. 39. A Christmas Carol, phobia. Charles Dickens' famous story has instilled a fear of ghosts of Christmas past in many readers. 40. Ghostly Christmas in the White House. There have been numerous reports of ghostly sightings in the White House during Christmas, including Abraham Lincoln's ghost. 41. The Christmas Cannibal. In 1926, Fritz Harman, known as the Butcher of Hanover, was convicted of numerous murders and cannibalism, committed around Christmas. 42. Beware the Christmas ladder. Ladder-related injuries spike during the holiday season due to people climbing to decorate. 43. Haunted Christmas markets. Some of Europe's oldest Christmas markets are said to be haunted by the spirits of ancient merchants. 44. Christmas tree shipwreck. The Rouse Simmons, known as the Christmas tree ship, sank in Lake Michigan in 1912, carrying a cargo of Christmas trees. 45. Santa Claus and Coca-Cola. The modern image of Santa Claus was popularized by Coca-Cola's advertising campaigns in the 1930s, linking a beloved children's character with consumerism. 46. Krampus. In Central European folklore, Krampus is a horned figure who punishes naughty children during the Christmas season. 47. Catalonian pooping log. In Catalonia, there's a Christmas tradition of a log that poops out presents. 48. Spider web Christmas trees. In Ukraine, it's a tradition to decorate Christmas trees with artificial spider webs, stemming from a folk tale about a poor family waking up to a tree covered in webs that turn to gold and silver. 49. Icelandic Yule cat. A monstrous cat in Icelandic folklore that lurks in the snow and eats those who don't receive new clothes before Christmas. 50. Japan's KFC Christmas. In Japan, it's a popular tradition to eat KFC for Christmas, thanks to a highly successful marketing campaign in the 1970s. 51. Greenland's kiviak. In Greenland, a traditional Christmas food is kiviak, made by fermenting birds in the hollowed-out body of a seal. 52. Caganer figures. In Catalonia and neighboring areas, nativity scenes often include a caganer, a figure depicted in the act of defecation. 53. The Christmas witch. In Italian folklore, La Befana is a witch who delivers gifts to children on Epiphany Eve, similar to Santa Claus. 54. Mari Lwyd. A Welsh tradition where people parade through the streets with a horse skull on a stick, singing and challenging others to a battle of rhyming insults. 55. Norwegian broom hiding. In Norway, people hide their brooms on Christmas Eve to prevent them from being stolen by witches. 56. Santa's bone collector. In some European folklore, Saint Nicholas is accompanied by Knecht Ruprecht, who punishes bad children and carries off their bones. 57. Mince pies and superstitions. In the UK, it's considered bad luck to cut a mince pie with a knife, as it supposedly cuts good fortune. 58. Ukrainian death prediction. It's a Ukrainian superstition that if a young woman doesn't receive an even number of kisses under the mistletoe, she will die. 59. The Christmas pickle. A bizarre Christmas tradition in the US involves hiding a pickle ornament on the Christmas tree, with the finder getting a special reward or good fortune for the next year. 60. Gavla goat. Every year in Gavla, Sweden, a giant straw goat is built for Christmas, and almost every year, it's illegally burned down. 61. Tio de Nadal. In Catalonia, children beat a smiling log with sticks while singing traditional songs until it poops out their Christmas presents. 62. Italian Christmas witches. Apart from La Befana, there are other Christmas witches in Italian folklore, like Befana's male counterpart, Befanuccio. 63. Wassailing apples. In England, there's an old tradition of wassailing apple trees on Christmas Eve, involving singing to them and soaking them in cider to ensure a good harvest. 64. Santa's tomb. St. Nicholas's supposed tomb is in Demre, Turkey, and it's a popular tourist attraction. 65. Roller skating to Mass. In Caracas, Venezuela, it's a tradition to roller skate to Christmas Mass. 66. Night of the Radishes. In Oaxaca, Mexico, there's an annual event where people create elaborate scenes carved from radishes. 67. Czech Christmas carp. In the Czech Republic, it's traditional to buy a live carp, keep it in the bathtub for a few days, and then eat it for Christmas dinner. 68. Christmas ghost stories. Telling ghost stories on Christmas Eve was a Victorian tradition, of which A Christmas Carol, by Charles Dickens, is a remnant. 69. Austrian Devil Parade. In Austria, terrifying Krampus parades are held, where people dress up as the demonic companion of Saint Nicholas. 70. Candlelit graveyards. In Finland, it's a tradition to visit the graves of ancestors on Christmas Eve and leave candles, creating a beautiful but eerie sight. 71. Portuguese consoda. In Portugal, people set extra places at the Christmas dinner table for deceased relatives. 72. Zwarte Piet controversy. In the Netherlands and Belgium, the character of Zwarte Piet, Black Pete, is a companion to Saint Nicholas. The character is often portrayed in ways that are increasingly seen as racist. 73. The Christmas genocide reminder. In Rwanda, Christmas is a time of reflection and remembrance for the victims of the 1994 genocide. 74. The Nutcracker, Dark Origins. The original story of The Nutcracker, by E.T.A. Hoffman, is much darker than the popular ballet adaptation. 75. Christmas Eve heart attack spike. Studies have shown a spike in heart attacks on Christmas Eve, attributed to stress and overindulgence. 76. The lonely Christmas tree. There's a solitary tree on Bouvet Island, the most remote island in the world, decorated by a passing expedition. 77. Phantom Christmas lights of World War II. During World War II, the bombed-out ruins of the English city of Coventry were said to be lit by phantom Christmas lights seen by pilots. 78. The Christmas poisoner. In 1856, a man named John Holloway poisoned his wife and daughter with a Christmas cake laced with arsenic. 79. Creepy Christmas drones. Some cities have used drones disguised as reindeer to monitor citizens during the Christmas season. 80. Black Christmas of 1963. The assassination of President John F. Kennedy in November 1963 led to a somber Christmas for the United States. 81. Radioactive Christmas decorations. In the early 20th century, some Christmas decorations were made with radium, making them glow but also radioactive. 82. Christmas tree plague. During the Middle Ages, entire forests were decimated in Europe to meet the demand for Christmas trees. 83. Santa Claus impersonators crimes. There have been numerous instances where criminals dressed as Santa Claus committed robberies and other crimes during the holiday season. 84. The chilling Advent calendar. Some European Advent calendars in the past contained unsettling images behind each door, such as skulls and crossbones. 85. Rudolph's red nose and alcoholism. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer's red nose is sometimes jokingly attributed to alcoholism in adult humor. 86. The disappearance of Helen Brach. Known as the Candy Heiress, her disappearance in 1977 after a visit to the Mayo Clinic is often called the "Missing Christmas Bride" case. 87. Christmas exorcisms. In some traditions, priests perform exorcisms around Christmas to cleanse homes of evil spirits for the new year. 88. The Cursed Christmas Album. A Christmas album released by an obscure artist in the 1960s is rumored to bring bad luck to those who listen to it. 89. Santa Claus grave robbing. In the 1950s, an attempt was made to steal the remains of Saint Nicholas from his tomb in Italy. 90. Dark side of Christmas carols. Some traditional Christmas carols have verses that are rarely sung today due to their dark, morbid, or depressing content. 91. The Christmas witch trials. In early modern Europe, witch trials were sometimes held around Christmas, playing into the belief that witches were more active during this time. 92. The mysterious Christmas village. There are legends of a mysterious, hidden village in the Alps where it's Christmas every day, but those who find it can never leave. 93. Santa Claus's flying mushrooms. Some historians believe the story of Santa's flying reindeer originated from Siberian shamans who used hallucinogenic mushrooms during winter solstice rituals. 94. Christmas tree fires. Every year, there are numerous reports of Christmas trees catching fire, leading to property damage and sometimes loss of life. 95. The ghost of Christmas presents. In some cultures, there's a belief that opening presents before Christmas Day attracts bad spirits. 96. The lonely Christmas of lighthouse keepers. Lighthouse keepers often spent Christmas alone, isolated in their lighthouses, leading to tales of madness and hauntings. 97. Sinister Christmas elves. In some folklore, Christmas elves are not cheerful helpers but mischievous or even malevolent spirits that play tricks on people during the holiday season. 98. The Christmas Day Massacre of 1929. The Lawson family tragedy, where Charlie Lawson murdered his wife and 6 of his children on Christmas Day, is one of the most chilling events in American history. 99. The Kalakantsari. They are goblins are believed, in Greek, Bulgarian, Serbian, and Turkish traditions, to come out around Christmas to trigger the end of the world. 100. Burning of devils and demons. A total house cleaning and cleansing practice in Guatemala done around Christmas that involves the burning of a devil statue together with all the dirt collected from homes in the community. Liking this video will be cool. Sharing it will be marvelous. Subscribing to this channel will be the best gift you can give right now.